Thanks for listening to Denadons Radio, the hottest internet station on the planet.
Yeah. L roasted, locked up, but the bell posted. Crossbows to make you meet Moses. Keep the cowards on their toes. It's roses and eulogy, stub noses. Tag his body like graffiti. It's all a thug knows. Back blocks, I meet you at the crossroads. Hammer cocky reaching, I'll leave a nigga froze. That's the way it goes when you dealing with more snow than an Eskimo. Talking beef when you merely just a vegetable. Carrot cake, catch me bagging weight. Riding dirty with no tags up on the plates. Do the speed limit, so I'm boarding all the jakes. Buck 50, turn a frown to a smile up on his face. Long rap sheet, but I ain't catch another case. I'd rather play it safe, coming out your face. Put the Glock up on his waist, send him out of space. You ain't going home and you ain't touching base. Never. Coward, it ain't safe. Numbers to the safe.
I'm Tony in the Denadons Radio with D-Mac, Big Brook, and I'm your boy Bobby May out the third eye, Street Knowledge Priest. It's Pasadena 626, full-fledged all the way, got it underground. Now tune in if you like real music. West.
On the beat. I don't think about it, I don't think about it. When I'm fucking with these hoes, I don't think about it. When I'm sipping on this Henny, I don't think about it. When I'm smoking on this Kush, I don't think about it. Think about it, think about it. I don't think about it. When I'm fucking with these hoes, I don't think about it. When I'm sipping on this Henny, I don't think about it. When I'm smoking on this Kush, I don't think about it. I don't think about it. I'm amazing. Rep Oakland, yeah, I got my A's on. Got a bad bitch, she's my liaison. Got her feeling so good like a Mason. Yeah, smoke like an Asian. Eyes so low, drive slow, Nina J. Cheap click, all across the nation. I'm with a bad bitch, feeling good vibrations. Ball, smoking like a Haitian. Ball, but I'm ballin' like a Mason. Gold ring on me just to get me out the cases. I don't give a fuck what you thinking. Yeah, pull up to the spot, hoes on fleek. Suck me on the spot, got my music loud and I'm rolling up a chop. Getting blown out my brain, some roof on the top. I don't think about it, think about it. When I'm fucking with these hoes, I don't think about it. When I'm sipping on this Henny, I don't think about it. When I'm smoking on this Kush, I don't think about it. Think about it. I don't think about it. When I'm fucking with these hoes, I don't think about it. When I'm sipping on this Henny, I don't think about it. When I'm smoking on this Kush, I don't think about it.
When I'm fucking with these bitches, I don't think about it. Smoke a blunt, get a drink, getting out my body. Hit the club looking bad, what you think about it? Two bad bitches in the back and they tryna party. Cop a feel at my wheel if you really bout it. We don't exchange numbers and we don't need comments. So we just keep it playing like the Super Bowl. Just so I can talk to the plug, I blast me up. I got the bitches turning up on a Tuesday, Wednesday, off to Thursday, grinding. And you know I got some haters on deck, so when my album drop, bitches better get my respect. And I'm rolling up.
To Denadons Radio, the dopest internet station on the planet.
Shut out my mother, give me life, you all that. Could've been in the clinic, flushed out like drain next. Used to wish that I was, but I've been overcame that. Had some up and downs, that's life, can't change that, yeah. We live and die by emotion, only hurting yourself the longer you try to hold them. Play the cards I was given like Texas, I gotta hold them. Picture my whole life, I'm capturing every moment. Playing these life games, didn't know I was the controller. My destiny as a child, Kelly, I kept it rolling. Knowing I'm better made, but had a chip on my shoulder. Real across the board, but people taking me over. Claiming your boy selfish, can't help you no longer. Forgetting I gotta eat to satisfy your hunger. Hindering my growth in my pockets on tundra. Stressing about bills while you living in comfort. Things you won't believe. A lot of things I didn't think I lived to see. But I ain't saying nothing. All I ain't saying nothing. All these girls trying to get at me, but I gotta stay focused, stay living my dreams. So I ain't saying nothing. All I ain't saying nothing.
And I ain't saying nothing. Radio bumping, living my life, getting money ain't nothing. I be on my grizzle trying to make a better living, cause these niggas ain't living. These niggas not living. Look, I ain't hating, I'm being real, now check it. I'm still here, just count my blessings. Hey, but these niggas is fake. They'll smile on your face in the end when a handshake. That's why I do me, just a mental you have when you come up on the D. Living life in the street, you learn ain't nothing free. So I work every night, man, I get no sleep. I'm working 10 to 10. Now all these girls keep calling me. I saw so many things that I can't believe. But it's sweet, nigga, I ain't saying nothing.
Been through things you won't believe. A lot of things I didn't think I lived to see. But I ain't saying nothing. All I ain't saying nothing. All these girls trying to get at me, but I gotta stay focused, stay living my dreams. So I ain't saying nothing. All I ain't saying nothing. Dear Pops, you made me a better man. Showed me a couple things which gave me the upper hand. Needed a lot more, but really I understand. Taking nothing away, 100 we all grand. Not a candy bar, I'm talking houses of pain. Tyler didn't write my story, cause sitting can't make the thing. Talking the neighborhood like he ain't doing a thing. The same ones talking be doing the same thing. A whole bunch of nothing, illusionists, David Blaine. Everybody's a bad boy pushing down at these cane. Talking the neighborhood, get your engine flush for change. Murder was sky high, the day the economy changed. Lesson when growing up, that money was everything. You never can get enough, that statement tarnished the brain. Man, it's real here, God feel here, but I'm still here. Hard times, Jada picking with them, cause I will here. Things you won't believe. A lot of things I didn't think I lived to see. But I ain't saying nothing. All I ain't saying nothing. All these girls trying to get at me, but I gotta stay focused, stay living my dreams. So I ain't saying nothing. All I ain't saying nothing. Been through things you won't believe. A lot of things I didn't think I lived to see, but I ain't saying nothing. All I ain't saying nothing. All these girls trying to get at me, but I gotta stay focused, stay living my dreams. So I ain't saying nothing. All I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, what's up? It's a phone call from Baltimore. Calling the sound down with Denadons Radio. What's up, D-Mag and Big Brooke? Holla. Thanks for tuning in to Denadons Radio, the dopest internet station on the planet.
Swamp City music, bitches. Your shit just been snagged.
Swamp City.
I go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Y'all know who y'all fucking with. I'm the type headshot, send it real quick. Yeah, I ain't with all the talking shit. Y'all pussy niggas, man, straight counterfeits. My life, y'all ain't built for this. I'm the man, little nigga, better ask your bitch. Yeah, Swamp City, nigga, we the shit. Superstar, I'm the realest round here. Niggas say what you want, but you won't say it over here. Cause I go 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. I'm a Brooklyn nigga, boy, I don't play that shit. Dump your body in the Hudson, nigga, dead fish. Can't identify your ass, no fingerprints. Yup, that's the truth, all facts, no gimmicks. You rappers just be yapping and popping a bunch of shit like how you did this and bust off that gap, post the block, slinging crack, knowing that you did none of that. Stop it, 5, you ain't that guy. You are not that live, you niggas is sissified. I let some bullets
bullets fly in y'all direction. Y'all do some bitch shit like Nino with the reception. My boss sick, nigga, I spit infections. Y'all boss think so the game I'm resurrected.
Well, it's the monsters with big guns like Contra. My ambition to shoot off like ammunition. Touch a soul and leave you with your enhancements. Matter of fact, your man's missing. Niggas came up short like some Christmas. A mistress, a mistress, a mystery. Stack on paper, make that history like Diddy on that victory. Oh, Buster, no trust ya. You're so cold like Russia. You're so old, you're so gold. Your label says that fuck ya. Your dog is hot like relish on that mustard cuss suit and them custard rides. Get that green with custard pie. Set tripping your chips, setting your chicks right. Get checked and get checked. Mean left for the hollow, shoot your ass. You screaming hallelujah, Jesus.
Hold up, wait, guess who wants a part of this? It's obvious, an arc nemesis, I take your heart for this. Blacksmith, iron fist, rip out your esophagus. When you're wildest, heartless, I'm about to get brave hard on this. Part of my back to your so-called rap artists, just pull the balls out on your forehead. I ain't talking about a target. I pull that semiotic real quick. I'm not scared, you niggas, not even a little bit. Sick, the range, lunatic, fuck who you get. Marry Van Peoples when I'm full eclipse. No solution, my underworld is evolution. Palm my choosing, black hoodie cruising, looking for a bruising. Whoa, stab wounds, lung oozing. I'm sorry, Sherlock Holmes, there's no conclusion. Aiming at your dome, cause a confusion. Street fighter, right? You when I hit him with the more you is the devil's advocate. Even though the Lord's looking, label me an omen ever since I came off my mom's bosoms. Damien, you see the mental state I'm in, dressed up like an Arabian, aiming at your cranium. Men in black, yeah, I move like an alien. Hannibal Lecter unleashed, niggas can't cage me in. Dark man, you feel the rage within. Half you screaming like Frankie did for Adrian.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Shit, nigga Adrian. They always fucking text me, nigga, in the middle of my shit. Let's see what the fuck this nigga want, huh?
Fuck being on some chill shit. I was out in PA on some pill shit. Getting money, then I fucked it up real quick. My nigga Troy Black, he could probably vouch for it. Real shit, been broke, been homeless. Bounce back, cause you know a nigga marvelous. Never been coming, so I have no common sense. I'm seeing clear like my mind just took a shit. You think you know, but you only know a little bit. I ain't talk about the Audi, Mercedes, Infinity, house across the county. Oh Lord, I ain't never moved coke, boy. But them white boys had me doing coke, boy. I stopped hanging cause they had too much coke, boy. Oh boy, and I worked a 9 to 5. I was getting good bread till a nigga got fired. Needed bread, but I couldn't get hired. My nigga J.O. said you was meant for hire, and I'll be higher as long as I got a liar. Fire. Yeah, and that's all I could be. The only thing they call me is a sex machine, boy. Swamp City, you ain't fucking with the team, boy. New age, yeah, my niggas got the things, boy. Hey, listen, yeah, nigga got the green, boy. I put that on my nigga Tommy Hilfiger. Dreams are big, but to me, you still a little nigga. I'm a ball and I need this shot, so I'm going in. My nigga, Reggie Miller. Whole squad on that real shit. My whole squad on that real shit. Swamp City and my niggas on that real shit. New age, they will fuck you up real quick. That gang, yeah, they stay on that real shit. Whole squad on that real shit.
Whole squad on that real shit. And all your bitch niggas, you can suck my.
From a city, yeah, you know that it's for real, for real. By 23, I told them I'ma sign a deal. By 24, they promised me a meal. Now I'm a yacht boy. Look at my watch, boy. I'm so illuminated. I'm super hot, boy. Ain't talking juvenile, ain't talking Lil Wayne. I'm talking cash money, $1 million game. Whoever thought I'd be the $1 million name? I'm on 100, nigga. You just some petty chains. I see a petty way. I'm just laughing at them like I'm the audience. I get the clapping at them. Yeah, they fucking with me. I'm so for real. See you hating on me. Boy, that's how you feel. So you mad. Tell me what's the reason, cause I'm climbing up the charts. Say the dudes is what you see. And when another star's born, means another star's leaving. I work off of this success shit. Please don't be misleading. Devil knocking at the door. You know I'm a letter. Yeah, she said she wants some more. I swear she my medicine. Started as a rookie. Now I'm with the veterans. From nothing to something. Now I'm richer than I ever been. I do it for my city. You know that it's for real. All my niggas with me. You know that it's for real. $1 million baby say I'm getting it for real. They ain't fucking with you cause they know you ain't for real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Look how I'm living for real. For real. And I'm like, they ain't fucking with you cause they know you ain't for real. For real. Yeah, I'm legend. Call me Will Smith. Oh, I think they like it. But you can't do it like this. Hold up. I'm in my bag. I'm talking all the way. Team looking like Miami. We gon' ball it. Get on my level. Get on my level. I'm on top. Yeah, I'm a rebel. Like a wait. I give you a tip. Remember what they said. Now tell them I'm the shit. If it ain't about a dollar, it never made sense. You see the dark side like my heart was made of tin. Like my mind was twisted metal. I ain't playing game shit. Like we gon' stick 'em up. That's what you call a lead. Dig a hole. Better bury yourself. Dig a bigger hole. I can bury my wealth and still be rich forever. Ricky said it himself. The bigger issue, nigga. Now I'm topping the shit. I do it for my city. You know that it's for real. All my niggas with me. You know that it's for real. $1 million baby say I'm getting it for real. They ain't fucking with you cause they know you ain't for real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Look how I'm living for real. For real. And I'm like, they ain't fucking with you cause they know you ain't for real. For real.
Yo, what up? This is GQ calling in from Dallas, Texas. To give a big shout out to Big Brooke, D-Mac, and Denadons Radio. Be sure to check out my latest projects, Rolling Blunts and Hidden Mix. And follow me on Twitter and Facebook at GQPisswag and Facebook.com/CeeLo. CEELOE. Thanks for listening to Denadons Radio. Peace. I'm gonna tell you now.
Chill. Woo! Yeah. A-T. 10 years in the game, swinging the flag, walk through the rain, still I remain. No handcuffs, no motherfucking chain. Still I got some whips and some motherfucking chain. Tell them niggas what it do eat. My guy spit threats on the track, fish nigga, sushi. And I'm steady chasing that karma, running from that karma till I get my grandmama out there fucked up. 100 people don't understand that. Seeing up in college, hustling packs just to pay my auntie paying rent. Success is a marathon, not a damn sprint. Had your money, don't you give it to a damn bitch. I swear this beat here just give me the thrill. Keeping them leeches out my face and them snakes out the field. Keeping them girls all out of states, they don't know how I live. Cause if they do, the results will be crazy as Brenda's baby. God damn, I wish I was born in the 80s so I could be the first with Coke Carter reincarnation. Got them down on starvation. All my diamonds Caucasian. I came a long way from that fucked up situation I was in. 07, kicked out, bought my ticket to heaven. Family down bad, I was in school, so I couldn't help it. Fall through it, hustling chips and juice. I guess I'm selling breath. Now I'm hiring and firing like Vince McMahon apprentice. Off this rap, let's speak logistics. Corporate world, I know more stress. Blowing bucket, watch it suck it. Degeneration.
I've been doing this shit since I was 12. Ain't got one fucking CD on the shelf. But I can't keep this shit all to myself. Cause we better than everybody else. I've been doing this shit since I was 12. Ain't got one fucking CD on the shelf. But I can't keep this shit all to myself. Cause we better than everybody else.
When it comes to the things that you want in this world, man, you had to go get them. And no one is going to help you forget them. Just go with the flow because life has a rhythm. And tell Miss Carrie on Kev she's banging the president. Just bring your fine ass all the way to my residence. And the evidence is evident that I am truly great. These other rappers irrelevant. Best as I ever been, but somehow still elegant. Howling at the moon, but I do it with eloquence. Don't send me straps and no backpacks. I can't backtrack. The one rap was all about that, but I don't lack what they had way back then. I engrave my sins and portray my wins. Middle finger to the dollars, don't behave like them. They just hate I am. That I am young black Eminem. My control over pens brings acts out of them that are great. Other rappers bring lack out of pens. Get your bars up, you bring whack out of pens. G-O-A-T, yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, me spells me. Prince Ali, don't need carpets, I got trees. Your girl just people's eyebrow me. That was the a signal, I believe. I'm Tupac mixed with Socrates. Short like sleeves on Socrates. I lay the game down properly, then advance on her property. Why these lanes wanna try G? Send a dragon, I slay the beats. In the crackin', I crack his teeth. I've been doing this shit since I was 12. Ain't got one fucking CD on the shelf. But I can't keep this shit all to myself. Cause we better than everybody else. I've been doing this shit since I was 12. Ain't got one fucking CD on the shelf. But I can't keep this shit all to myself. Cause we better than everybody else.
I'm trying to give the world something to live for that they can't live without. In this life, one thing counts. In the banks, large amounts. Learned that from my nigga Ludacris about 10 years ago. And best believe I'm not new to this. I spent 10 years on bro. So give me that brain, I need magna cum laude, then I wax that ass. I'm Mr. Miyagi, I enter your body and release your soul. Now your whole world is enlightened. I'm fighting with titans, my trident is smiting. Them titans lift up in my head. I'm at war with my conscience, my vision is haunted, so I get no fuck what you said. I've been on this shit since I was this tall. I know the world to know who I am. I'm up putting in work, they grind never stops. Like every night I cram, like I got an 8 o'clock exam, and I go beast mode. Sharp as a brand new crease hoe. Tell them never mind my ego. Tell them step aside, it's me go. It's my turn, CEO. My eyes burn, I see the future y'all scared to see. Get on the track and go bare his feet. I'm the closest to running this shit. I'm everywhere, nigga. The air is me apparently. I have this sense of entitlement. I need a pair of queens that spend all of their time in mirrors to answer the question who's fair is she. Can't sneak inside my lair, it squeaks. I breathe. Man, if you dare, come see the dragon that's circling dungeons and fucking your woman until she go past the sleep. Rest of the name, pride, victory, nigga. You can't cheat the geek.
Yeah, I be talking this shit, but you know I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Pound, can't cheat the geek. Fuck with your boy. I channel the best rappers alive. Waiting on Wayne to drop the Carter 5. Toodles. Cause we better than everybody else.
Thanks for listening to Denadons Radio, the hottest internet station on the planet.
Unsigned Underground Denadons, another exclusive interview. I got a very special caller on the line, calling all the way in from Philly. It's your girl Frankie Storm. How you doing today?
I'm good. What's up with you, Brooke?
Oh, I'm just staying dry. It's wet out here. You know what it is, Frankie Storm. Now, we knew you grew up in Philly out there on the East Coast. Can you tell us a little more about your experiences while you was growing up there?
Yeah, Philly, it's a really musical city. You know, it's a lot of great musicians that come out of Philly. And I came up kind of the same way a lot of musicians come out of Philly, in the church. Then, you know, I got called to do a lot of singing gigs, and I come from a writing background. I've been writing for the past 7 years. So I was able to kind of get a feel for the industry and things like that, you know, from working with producers in Philly and, you know, in New York as well. But yeah, it's pretty much, you know, the same grind that, you know, you go through when you're trying to get in the music industry. You know, you gotta put in those hours, you work hard, you know. Philly is just like any other major city. There's a lot of people trying to do the same thing. So you gotta pretty much, you know, get in where you fit in. But when you stand out, it's kind of, it works to your benefit. So that's what I've just been doing. Just running around, you know, letting my name be heard. Because I've been behind the scenes for a while. So I'm now coming out to do my own project. And that's pretty much been the journey. And that's the grind for right now.
Okay, there it is. Exclusive interview, Unsigned Underground Denadons. I'm on the line with Frankie Storm right now. For those of y'all who don't know, Frankie Storm's writing resume includes artists like Rihanna, Sierra, and LaToya Luckett. Okay, those are some heavy hitters in the game. Can you tell us a little bit what it's like working with some artists like that?
Oh, it's great. Like, you know, when you work with such great talent like the ones you just mentioned, you get to learn things. You know, we learn from each other. You know, and it's funny because you see these people and they're on TV and they, you know, they got all this success, but when you get in the studio with them, they're like, you know, just regular people. And, you know, like I said, you learn from each other. It's kind of, and you share energies, and it helps you grow. So shout out to all those women you just named, and everybody else who I had the pleasure of being in the studio with. I don't want to start naming names because I don't want to forget anybody, but it's always been a pleasure. I loved every session I ever did from the beginning up to now, and there's more to come.
There it is. Y'all stay tuned. Frankie Storm got a lot on the way coming up now. Frankie Storm, the new single right now is called Shooter. The video is on YouTube right now. I want all my listeners to go right now, subscribe to Frankie Storm's YouTube channel, and make sure y'all watch the video Shooter. Very hot video, and that's directed by your boy Shannon Muir. What's it like working with Shannon? I know there was some graphic imagery in there. That video's real heavy. Can you tell us maybe what it's like working with a director like Shannon Muir?
Oh, Shannon is the dopest. Like, she came in and we just meshed visions because I had my idea for it. When she heard the song, she loved it. She had her idea for it. And she's like a genius. She does it with ease. It was like, it wasn't even like really doing any work. It was like we were just, I was just prancing around a shooting range with a gun and, busting out shots. It was like fun. It wasn't even, it wasn't work at all. And she brought it to life, She coached me, like facial expressions and stuff like that. It was really, really fun. She's amazing. We're about to do something else, like my next project is coming up. This is The Storm. She's going to do that. It's going to be a mini movie. So I'm really excited about that because that's really, really next level.
There it is. Shouts out to Shannon Muir. Shouts out to Frankie Storm, Unsigned Underground DENADONS exclusive video. Now, when y'all go over to the YouTube channel, I told y'all to subscribe to Frankie Storm. You're not only going to see the video Shooter, but you're going to see another one called Gun to My Head. Now, that's some really graphic subject matter. What inspires such a beautiful lady to write something like that?
Well, all us ladies go through things. So sometimes, when you're in a relationship and you love somebody, it's like, you're killing yourself. But you're killing yourself. It's like shot in, it's like hurts like brand new shoes. That song, that's not the name of it, but she says that line and it like hurts like brand new shoes. Like, it's hurting you, but you just don't want to take them off because they're brand new. So it's like the same kind of thing. Your love is like a gun to my head. It's like, I love you, but you're killing me. I did that with the production team out in the UK. Shout out to Laurent Vincicone. He hooked that up, and I love that song. I love it. It was actually the first time I ever played around with like something graphic like that. So it was fun to do. But they were like, "No, go there, and then we just kind of came together on the idea, and I love it. That song is so beautiful, even though it's so graphic. So I love it.
Everybody go check for that Gun to My Head Shooter, available now on YouTube. Frankie Storm channel, subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm on the line with Frankie Storm, calling in from the East Coast, Philadelphia to be exact. It's another DENADONS exclusive interview. Now, Frankie, how would you describe your music?
I don't know. I think the reason why I really like it because, like I said, I've been a writer for the last 7 years, and what makes me different is that I can do a bunch of genres. Like, I know a lot of the things that you hear on the radio are like in one formula and one genre. My style is like the next single that is coming after The Shooter is called The Cure, and that's like, it's not totally opposite because it still sings with the same power, but it's delivering a big message, but that's basically saying the cure is love. So I go all over the place, but I always deliver a big, like, hot message. Like, I always make sure that if I'm trying to deliver a message, like, Shooter is not really about killing people. Shooter is about, being, empowered and talking and saying what you want. That's what I do. Like, I don't really like to hold my tongue. Nobody should, because that stuff makes you sick. So, Shooter is about just speaking your mind, and the cure is basically about, people need to stop hating on each other. The cure is love. So the reason why I'm separate because I've been, shout out to Sony ATV. I've been they put me in a lot of different sessions that helped me to learn, to become a greater writer. So I'm well-rounded, thanks to my journey, with Sony ATV. So yeah, that's why I'm different, because I can do it pretty much all styles, but I don't do them like I'm all over the place. You still know it's Frankie.
There it is. It's Frankie Storm. You heard what the lady said. New album is called The Storm Is Coming. That's available now, okay? Unsigned Underground DENADONS exclusive interview. The Storm Is Coming is the new album. Now, Frankie, what can we expect from you on that one?
The Storm, okay, so, and let me update. I gotta update everybody via your show. But it's not called The Storm Is Coming. The new album is called The Storm, and that's the one that I'm doing the mini movie for. So that's what's up. That's what's coming next. I got a couple more interviews lined up. My website is launching tonight, right after the show, frankiestorm.xyz. Just a movie, and then more music. Oh, and then also exclusive news too. All the songs, like not all the songs, about 12 of the songs that I demoed for the artists that came out, like like the LaToya Luckett's and the Jordan Sparks and all that stuff. I'm gonna put out my demo version of those songs and kind of do a little history on that. So y'all can expect that in the next couple of months.
There it is, Unsigned Underground DENADONS exclusive. The new album, The Storm. It's a mid-movie. Everybody check for that. Now, Frankie Storm, who are some artists that inspire you and help you cultivate your swag?
Oh man, it's so many. It's so many. I grew up listening to everything from like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra to LL Cool J. So oh man, it's just, you know what? I'm not gonna even say it's one particular artist because I was inspired by songs like Time After Time was one of my favorite songs of all time. All Cried Out, like it just goes all over the place. Like I just love beautiful songs, so I can't really pinpoint one particular artist, but it's just beautiful songs still motivate me as if I was like a little girl. So I'm still being inspired. So I can't even. I guess that would be everybody who ever made a beautiful song ever. That's who inspires me.
Unsigned Underground DENADONS exclusive interview. I'm on the phone right now with Frankie Storm. Everybody Google Frankie Storm. Check for the new website, FrankieStormXYZ.com. Dropping tonight, okay? Now, another one that's out there right now is The Calm. I want everybody to go download that on SoundCloud. It's called The Calm. Can you tell us who produced that one?
The Calm is, okay, so, man, it's 3 people on that, and I actually tried my hand at producing a little bit because I did like all the. If you listen to it, it's like I got like the Poltergeist sample in there, then I got samples from the Symphony with Marley Marl, and I got it's like a bunch of. I got Boom Flat by Charlie XCX. I got like a bunch of stuff. So I kind of put the instrumentals in order, then I took it to the main track. But that's my team that I've been with since day one, and they made the transition, and then I had to do a couple of verses, and I got Here's the Money Kids to support me. So it was like a collaboration. Not that we were ever all in the same room, but we all like got it done that way. So yeah, it was just basically friends just making music.
There it is. Everybody go get that right now. The Calm, the mixtape. It's on SoundCloud right now. You dig? You undersmell me now. Frankie Storm, if you could collab with any one artist, past or present, who would it be and why?
Ooh, Jay-Z. Because he's the reason why I got started really he put something in my spirit when I heard it. It was I loved music, and but when I used to hear him, something made me say, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like made me just want to do it too, so I remember it. I remember that day, so yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. Shouts out to Jay-Z. Shouts out to LL Cool J, real MCs, you feel me, representing the East Coast. I want everybody to YouTube Frankie Storm. Frankie Storm, YouTube it, SoundCloud it. New single is called Shooter. The old one, Gun to My Head. The new album is The Storm, you feel me? She likes lyricists like LL Cool J and Jay-Z, so she's the real deal. Now, Frankie Storm, if you was trapped on an island with 3 albums, which ones would they be?
Oh, the Sword, Fuji. Hold on, wait a minute. Man, it was an old Disney record that my dad used to play for me. It was called it had like songs like Macho Duck on it. Okay. And my Frank and me, I need to hear it.
That's right. All right, shouts out to Lauryn Hill, Wyclef, and Croswell. Shouts out to Disney for making them memorable music. And of course, Frankie Storm for putting them hits together, you feel me? Now, Frankie Storm, what are your top 5 favorite rappers? Okay, I heard you mention LL Cool J, I heard you mention Jay-Z, so maybe they're in there, maybe they're not, but who would you say is the top 5 rappers of all time?
And those 2, Busta Rhymes, Scarface, But this last slot goes through. It's terrible because it's a toss-up between Nas and Eminem.
That's heavy. Okay. Well, we'll just put them both in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but in no specific order, though. In no specific order.
No problem. That's heavy.
That's my top 6.
There it is. Do you like the new music that's on the radio today, or do you like the old stuff better?
I like the better stuff better.
Enough said. There it is. It's Unsigned Underground Denadons. I'm on the phone right now with Frankie Storm, calling in from Philadelphia, exclusive interview. You want to give any shout-outs while I still got you on the line?
Shout out to the entire city of Philadelphia. Thank y'all for holding me down since I was a little girl singing in church. Thank Tony ATV for letting me walk in off the street and, giving me my first chance and putting me with such great producers. Thanks to all the producers. Shout out to all of y'all for putting up with me and, helping me hold my craft. And shout out to all the people who get me on right now. And shout out to Denadons Radio and you, Brooke, because all this love is appreciated. So,
there it is. Unsigned Underground Denadons exclusive interview. I want you to go follow right now Frankie Storm. Google Frankie Storm. Watch her video, Shooter, on YouTube. The new single, Shooter, coming up next, exclusively on Unsigned Underground Denadons.
You're now listening to ERVIN music.
Thanks for listening to Denadons Radio, the hottest internet station on the planet.
Little girl with a big stick, walking around with a split wrist, short nails, red lipstick, talking shit, you better pipe down, cause I've been known to put them lights out. So insane, it's ridiculous, killing shit's on the checklist, stolen bones on my necklace, bad girl so reckless, shocking and so electric. Don't second guess me, I'm a murderer, and my bad side's only getting worse. Number 1 shots fired on your radio, and I'm coming for the kill, I'm just letting you know. I'm saying moonlight, that's my going to die, by way homicide, I confess to the crime. I'm the shooter, 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 shooter. Saying moonlight, that's my going to die, by way homicide, I confess to the crime. I'm the shooter, 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 shooter. Little shoulder with a big chip, little shorty talking big shit. You don't really wanna test this. Loaded gun with a big clip. I leave you stinking in the basement. So insane, it's ridiculous. Killing shit's on the checklist. Stolen bones on my necklace. Bad girl so reckless. Shocking and so electric. Don't second guess me, I'm a murderer. And my bad side's only getting worse. Number 1 shots fired on your radio, and I'm coming for the kill, I'm just letting you know. I'm saying moonlight, that's my going to die, by way homicide, I confess to the crime. I'm the shooter, 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 shooter. Saying moonlight, that's my going to die, by way homicide, I confess to the crime. I'm the shooter, 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 shooter. Yeah, you can call me shooter 'cause I shoot that shit. I'm marksman on the mic, make the track back flip. I should be in prison, watch me rape the rhythm. I'm the new bad bitch, I'm a street breed, I feed off my enemy. I eat beats for lunch, going ham sandwich. Rest in peace to the nearly deceased and getting real more. When you hear that click, clack, click, I'm saying moonlight, that's my going to die, by way homicide, I confess to the crime. I'm the shooter, 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 shooter. Saying moonlight, that's my going to die, by way homicide, I confess to the crime. I'm the shooter, 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 shooter. I'm saying moonlight, that's my going to die, by way homicide, I confess to the crime. I'm the shooter, 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 shooter. Saying moonlight, that's my going to die, by way homicide, I confess to the crime. I'm the shooter, 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 shooter.
The way she rollin', make it hard to pass. The way she rollin', make it hard to pass. The way she rollin', make it hard to pass. The way she rollin' with that fat ass. Put out, I'll show you how to wax ass. No China, I eat the kitty on the morning grass. I'm rougher than some Brillo pads. I'm everything you never had. I'll give you everything but cash. A ride home, good weed, maybe nice bags. I probably fuck you in your ass. I'm dirty like that southern trash. No hand tats, no gang bang, that's living fast. I'd rather fuck bitches and stay facts. I rape tracks, you can check stats. Break it down, let my girl rap. I break it down and let my girl rap. I break it down and let your girl rap. When we fuck, my hands all in her tracks. He leaves aloe scratches on my back. Hurt the pussy, leave it handicapped. She say I love you, why don't I say it back? She tell me if I love her, I should say it back. Well, maybe I don't love your ass. I'm panicky, paranoid, and Nancy 99 problems. So I'm smoking like a chimney. If we fuck around, I grab the gym. I can feel the waters that Moses is hitting. I can feel that freestyle is already written. You not pimping, you artificial, you glisten. We canola, keep that baby out the kitchen. Niggas skipping, call it mention. Phone always buzzing, someone always bitching. Phone buzzing, always someone bitching. That's phone ringing and there's someone bitching. It's phone buzzing, phone buzzing, and there's always someone bitching. There's always someone bitching, man.
I'm about my business, got a problem, you know where I be. In that trap, whipping work, you know where I be. Quit your talking, if you bout it, you know where I be. Ain't hard to find, I don't hide, you know where I be. I'm about my business, got a problem, you know where I be. In that trap, whipping work, you know where I be. Quit your talking, if you bout it, you know where I be. Ain't hard to find, I don't hide, you know where I be. Bartender with that work, I serve it straight or rocked. Happy hour, mean that block got mixed and chopped. Peach shola, compliment of peach snots. Imported top shelf, for you can get that hood shot. Mechanic with the tool, chasing state ham. But in the interest of business, I spend a couple grand. Comcast goons, on demand. Ain't in the hiding fam, I beef like the Verizon man. And they be packing fam, like them kids in Pakistan. Rhinos make your body do that rerun dance. And lead them holes in you, the size of soda cans. They had a corner like, damn, what's happening? Don't get it misconstrued, I ain't a tough guy dude. I handle business just like you niggas supposed to. So quit your pep boxing, you know where I be. If it's a problem, motherfucker, come and see me. I'm about my business, got a problem, you know where I be. In that trap, whipping work, you know where I be. Quit your talking, if you bout it, you know where I be. Ain't hard to find, I don't hide, you know where I be. I'm about my business, got a problem, you know where I be. In that trap, whipping work, you know where I be. Quit your talking, if you bout it, you know where I be. Ain't hard to find, I don't hide, you know where I be. Sucker free, you could say I'm on my cypher sounds. Left afro, I'm known to burn that booth down. Married to the streets, still forced to, but now I'm back. Rockefeller, the team, they was on their swagger check. Fresh out of the pen, I am on my swagger splash. NASCAR life, keep my foot pressed to the gas. Weaving through you lanes while searching for my lane. Decipher the audible, encrypted the 48 laws of power to my core. My maneuvers in war, it's similar to Achilles and Troy. You punk bitch nigga, yeah. Deploy your tactics, I keep Joe Rogan shells to expose your fear factor. Family church hopping, searching for a pastor. Spaceship coupe look like designed by NASA. MJ rims give it that moonwalk factor. I don't make it rain on me, natural disasters. I'm about my business, got a problem, you know where I be. In that trap, whipping work, you know where I be. Quit your talking, if you bout it, you know where I be. Ain't hard to find, I don't hide, you know where I be. I'm about my business, got a problem, you know where I be. In that trap, whipping work, you know where I be. Quit your talking, if you bout it, you know where I be. Ain't hard to find, I don't hide, you know where I be.
Thanks for listening to Denadons Radio, the hottest internet station on the planet.
It's your favorite mistress of the night, DJ Firestarter, chilling with my fam here at Denadons Radio. Got some wicked spells on the turntables, ripping Birmingham and all other surrounding areas. We we are guaranteed to give y'all what y'all need. For booking information, hit us up at JennyWhite77@hotmail.com. For all the latest hits, info, and flaming tracks, constantly hit my fam up at denadons.com.
Music Productions.
Yeah, stay tuned. Denadons Radio. Internet radio for the finest. It's AC slapping the truck. I got a few bars for you, Denadons. Here we go. Yeah, it's AC. It's nice to meet you. I'm with Denadons, out in Pasadena. The girls call me George because I'm driving giant peaches. Slapping in the trunk in this thing, man. Please believe it. Yeah, check it out.
Hello, this is Dreaded Madness from NewMusicExchange.com. This is Denadons website, and I'm pushing it. Anybody who's out there needs to get on there and get pushed out there into the industry. And on the other end of the coast in New York City, New Music Exchange is covering everything in New York and around the world. So if you want something good, if you want a good deal, if you want to get a deal from the industry, then you know what? Denadons and New Music Exchange, you can do better than that. All right? Ain't online, you're wasting your time. Check the stuff out.
Thanks for tuning in to Denadons Radio, the dopest internet station on the planet.